Okay, dropping another one. This one gonna be about them viral videos and memes that's been going around of the brawl, the Montgomery Brawl in Montgomery, Alabama, off the riverfront, off the boat. So let's get into it. Riverfront worker said he hung on for dear life during Montgomery attack. In his written deposition to Montgomery police, filed hours after he was attacked at the city's riverfront last weekend, dock worker Damien said he hung on for dear life as he was pummeled by a group of white boaters who disregarded his request to move their boat so the dinner cruise vessel could dock. Damien, who has yet to speak publicly about the incident and did not respond to a request for comment, detailed the moments leading up to the melee, which was captured on video. In his statement, he recounts the battle between white disruptive boaters and a cadre of black people who came to his aid. Mary Todd, or let's just say Mary, one woman who jumped into the melee, was taken into custody Thursday by the Montgomery Police Department and charged with third-degree assault. On Wednesday night, two of the three men initially charged in the altercation, Alan, 23, and Zachary, 25, turned themselves in to face third-degree assault charges. Richard, 48, was already in custody. They did not answer a request for comment about Damien's account on the events. Damien wrote that crew members asked the occupants of the pontoon boat through an intercom to move about 5 or 6 times when Damien left the cruise vessel, Harriet II, the Marriott, to confront the passengers of the smaller boat. I also read an article. The witness lady or whoever said that he had asked them for about 45 minutes. So they was trying to get these people to move their boat for a while. He heard passengers shouting to the rowdy boaters to move your boat. You're in the way. The men on the pontoon responded by giving us the finger. For about 3 minutes, Damien wrote. So Damien, the dude, saying 3 minutes. Now I wonder if they're talking about them trying to get him out the way for 3 minutes, because like I said, the other witness had said 45 minutes. But you know, when stuff going on, people time conception continuum be a little off, you feel me? Eventually, he had a dockhand untie the pontoon boat and moved it 3 steps to the right and tied it back to the post so the Harriet could dock, so their boat could dock. By that time, 2 people ran up behind me, Damien wrote. One of the men in the red hat yelled to Damien, "Don't touch that boat. Explicit, explicit, we'll beat your explicit, explicit, cuss words, all that good stuff." I told him, "No, you won't." Damien said they were unaware that he had given the captain the go-ahead to dock the Harriet. The man continued to threaten Damien, he said, and told him, "Do what you got to do. I'm just doing my job." One man called to another man over to the scene. They were both very drunk, Damien said. Another man came over to try to calm them down. Damien explained that the signs denoting where to park had been taken down by someone, so he had to tell them where to move the boat to make room for the Harriet. The boat's owner, wearing a gray shirt and red shorts with a sun visor, started getting loud. He got in my face. "This belongs to the explicit public." I told him this was a city dock. Soon the melee began. By the time Damien wrote, a tall, older white guy came over and hit me in the face. I took my hat off and threw it in the air. Somebody hit me from behind. I started choking the older guy in front of me, so he couldn't anymore. Probably couldn't hit him anymore. Pushing him back at the same time. Then the guy in the red shorts came up and tackled me. I went to the ground. I think I hit one of them. He said the attackers leered at him with threats, and they ganged up on him. I'm gonna kill you, you mother, blah, 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 beat your woo, 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 explicit, this, that, and the second. I can't tell you how long it lasted, Damien said. I grabbed one of them and just held on for dear life. Eventually, Damien said he looked up and help had arrived. 2 people were pulling them off me. He described the assistance as coming from a tall black man and a security guard after struggling to his feet. Damien said he looked up and one of my co-workers had jumped into the water and was pushing people and fighting. While being held by someone, Damien asked to be released so he could dock the boat. He gave the necessary orders to the captain to park the vessel. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, drop your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Witnesses say large brawl that broke out on Riverfront in Montgomery, Alabama was fueled by alcohol and adrenaline. Ooh, the alcohol I get to them, you know what I'm saying? People be having that liquid courage. People be getting, Meanwhile, my nose was running, and I could hear passengers and co-workers arguing with the people who attacked me. The Harriet docked, and when the ramp came down for the passengers to disembark, Damien's nephew ran off the boat and went after them. I was screaming for him to come back. The nephew did not come back, and the encounter escalated. So there was already a fight and a scuffle. They went their separate ways, and now the boat's docking, and the dude that got jumped on, his nephew, is now jumping off the boat and, making escalate the situation even worse, escalating it even more. The security guard was trying to get the lady in red to leave. She wouldn't listen. People from off the boat and spectators was coming down to the back end of the dock. The guy who started it all was choking my sister, so I hit him until he let her go, and then I moved her. I turned around, and MPD had a taser in my face. I told him I was the one being attacked, and could I finish doing my job. The back of the cruise vessel had not been tied to the dock. Damien, despite the chaos around him, helped passengers off the boat with the aid of police and apologized to them for the inconvenience. They all said I did nothing wrong, he wrote. Some of them were giving me cards with their names and numbers on it. Some said that they had it all on film, so I pointed them out to MPD. At some point, Damien said he was led to a medic, where I sat for about 25 or 30 minutes. My head was hurting. I felt a knot in the back of my head and in the front. With coaxing, he sought treatment in the emergency room, where he was shown to have bruised ribs and a bump on his head, but no broken bones. Crazy, crazy, crazy. A lot of people talking about this is, I seen a couple headlines, how the news make it out, trying to divide us by race. So, that's what they were trying to do with this story. All a bunch of white people, black people going at it or whatever, woo, 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 woo. But the FBI come out and said that there's not enough evidence for a hate crime or this or that. I don't think it was. The fools getting drunk, docked their boat where they weren't supposed to dock it. The dinner cruise ship came up, said, yo, y'all gotta move, we about to dock. I've been on one of them dinner cruise ships here in Detroit. It's pretty fun. Me and my little wife went out and go see the fireworks. It's pretty fun. But Let me know what you think about this. Do you know whose fault do you think it is? Is it the pontoon boat people fault? Is it the vessel fault? They saying it was a public deck. It was owned by the city. Do you think it was racially motivated? Do you think it was alcohol and adrenaline? Well, people are getting too much sun. People be getting crazy when they get all hot, get too much sun in them, kind of like them full moons, man. It do something to the hormones. But I catch you on the next one. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Much love, peace, blessings, much gratitude.